All right, FightHype.com here with Teofimo Lopez Sr., the father and trainer of one of the very best young fighters in boxing. I just want to joke.
You got to rephrase that. The best young fighters coming up. You know what I'm saying? You got to rephrase that. He won every award in 2018, Prospect of the Year. ESPN, Sports Illustrated. I mean, he killed everybody, and they gave him a couple of nominations for Knockout of the Year too, as well. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I told everybody from the beginning, you know, we come in here to take it over, man. That's why our name is The Takeover, because we come in here to take anything that everybody thinks that we can't take, we come in to take it over. You know, we have a fight coming up with on February 2nd. You know, we got an exciting fight going on right now here with TMT. You know, it's hard to talk when you see two guys just going at it. But, you know, I'm just excited, man. I mean, this is our year, 2019. You heard it here first. My son is going to take every nomination in boxing, and not as a prospect, you know, but as a contender.
Is he going to, just to be blunt about it, is he going to run over Diego Magdaleno similar to how he did Mason Menard?
I really believe that. I really believe that we coming to take the fight. There hasn't never been, in my opinion, there's never been a boxer so exciting in boxing, not only in the fight, but after the fight. You know, he's bringing the excitement into boxing. He's bringing everything that boxing needs. Excitement within the fight and excitement after the fight.
Now, just to joke with you for a minute, Senior, I always say, now Teofimo Sr., that's the one man where if you said his son is as good as Ray Robinson, he would say, my son's better than Ray Robinson.
Nah, I don't consider any boxer to be better than my son, because if you look at my son, out of 11 fights, he's the only person in the world that has done and dominated and has gotten up to the ranks in a fashion when you don't see him getting hurt. You don't see him getting hit with a flush punch. I mean, if you do boxing analysis about him, if you go back to tape, you're never gonna see my son get hit with a punch that's gonna hurt him. You know, there's a lot of people out there that's skeptical about what he's doing, because they say, oh, he just comes forward, he does his thing, he knocks people out. But what's gonna happen when he gets a fighter in there that's strong, a fighter that's gonna push him to fight? Is he gonna be able to fight? Does he have a chin? And I tell everybody, listen, the only reason why he's doing everything he's doing in 11 fights is because nobody has tested him. You know, and that's never gonna happen. You know, the better the competition, the easier it is for us to beat the guy.
I talked about this with Junior too. There's elite fighters, then there's exciting fighters, then we get that rare breed who could be exciting while being elite. Is that what we're gonna get with Junior?
No, you already have a rare boxer. Right. You know, because if people are very naive, you know, we fought Mason Menard. Mason Menard is not a pullover. He's a contender. Mason Menard had like 37 fights with 3 losses, and 3 losses where he only lost one time. A couple of times with guys that didn't knock him out the vicious way that we knocked him out. He fought Ray Beltran. Ray Beltran knocked him out in 7th round, where that fight was very competitive. Ray Beltran was a veteran. Ray Beltran was a world champion, and he made him look like he was nothing. Now, if like people say, styles makes fights. I understand that point of view. But I mean, how much more do we have to prove? That's why 2019, I want the best of the best.
And I know when we're talking comparisons, there's Devin Haney, who honestly right there with Teofimo is considered the best young gun. They're probably the top 2. Do you think one day that fight is for a lot of money and a lot of belts?
What I told Bill Haney and I told the Haney camp is the kid got it. The kid is gifted, the kid got talent, but, you know, we have to wait for that fight. Right. We don't want that fight right now because it don't make no sense. No. You know, we need Devin Haney to show us that he has more skills. I mean, a lot of people say that power is not everything in boxing, but it makes a big difference. You know, to me, that fight with Mason Renard, Mason Renard could have gone the distance. His corner stopped it early, and even the commentators said, we don't even know why they stopped the fight. I mean, if you look at the last seconds of the 9th round, you see Mason Renard going after Devin Haney. He was never hurt in the fight, and I think that fight would have went the distance. And Devin Haney, absolutely, he would have got the decision because he won every round. I don't take that away from the kid, but you don't win fights by winning every round. You win fights by being aggressive and being poised and being able to knock out your opponent. And that's what the boxing world needs right now. Boxing does not need people to go 12 rounds. Boxing needs another Mike Tyson. Boxing needs another Floyd Mayweather. And I tell everybody all the time, my son is a Floyd Mayweather and a Mike Tyson put together.